Hey guys, really different video here, but there's just something that's always bothered me. Now, I love superheroes. I love Marvel, not as much as DC. I love the MCU, and I really liked Avengers Endgame when it came out. When I saw it in spring of 2019, holy crap, it's been 4 years already? I thought it was awesome. The fan servicey time travel plot, the epic final battle, the emotional loss of Robert Downey Jr.'s Iron Man and Chris Evans' Captain America, I thought it was the best MCU movie ever. But even though I enjoyed 3 hours, 1 minute, 59 seconds of the movie, there was just 1 second, one line of dialogue that forever changed my opinion on a certain character of the series. And that character is Cheez Whiz. Or as the rest of you probably call him, War Machine. Okay, so you might already know what I'm talking about, but if you don't, here's the clip.
I'm telling you, you're in no condition. What do you think is coursing through my veins right now?
Cheez Whiz.
And I bet you're all thinking, wow, that's just a stupid and harmless joke that you shouldn't even care about, and you're probably right, but I feel like complaining today, so that's what I'm gonna do. So my main problem with this is that Thor wanted to be redeemed so badly for his mistake in Infinity War. He felt that he needed to fix his mistake, even if it killed him. So he pleaded with the rest of the Avengers to let him snap everybody back into existence. Thor is at his lowest point right here. The scene is at a very emotional point at this moment. And then he has to talk. Mr. Whiz himself. With just 2 simple, yet cheesy, words, he was able to not only cut the tension of the scene, but also cut out any love or respect I had for the character. When I heard that in theaters, I felt a shiver. I don't know why these words hit me as hard as they did. I've heard plenty of unfunny quips in the MCU before, but this one changed me. But anyways, I continued the movie. The final battle made me hyped beyond belief. Seeing that level of fan service made me forget the line I had only heard minutes ago. And around 20 minutes later, I left the theater. I was happy. I watched the movie on its opening night. I'd never had a movie theater experience like that before. People were still cheering as I walked outside the building. I was still so high off of fan service. But there was something else. Something in the back of my mind was being masked by the short-term effects of a good movie. That something had 5 grams of total fat, 5 milligrams of cholesterol, 430 milligrams of sodium, 6 grams of carbs, 3 grams of sugar, and a whole bunch of other ingredients a person shouldn't have attached to the back of their brain. That something wouldn't be awakened until later. Time passes by. Avengers Endgame releases on digital. I buy it. I sit down, and I start to watch. I know I'm in for a good time. I've only had good times watching this movie, I thought to myself. The time heist ends. The heroes put the Infinity Stones in the Iron Gauntlet, and then I feel it. A feeling I have not felt since... Oh no. I remember now. The line. It's coming. I try to brace myself this time. Maybe it won't be as bad. That chilling feeling lights back up in my spine. It's as if Don Cheadle himself astrally projected himself into my location and his ghost grabbed the back of my neck, forcing me to look at his emotionally damaging improvised line.
Cheez Whiz.
So I watched the rest of the movie, but this time it's different. This time, I remember. The visuals of all the heroes standing together still looks amazing, and the music that goes with it forces me to smile. But I can't get his voice out of my head. I can't seem to forget those 2 words. Now my whole view of the MCU has changed, specifically the 7 movies and 2 shows he's appeared in. When I rewatch Age of Ultron and he shows up to shoot robots, I think, hey look, it's Cheez Whiz. His one line has literally affected the way I talk. When a character gets recast and the actor changes, I don't say, oh look, they recast him. I say, oh look, they Cheez Whizzed him. Just because he was the first character in the MCU to change actors. This is not a joke, by the way. Since that movie came out, Cheez Whiz has infected my brain and become a permanent part of my vocabulary. I can't escape it. I yearn for the day where I sit in a movie theater watching the latest installment in the MCU and I witness Cheez Whiz perish before my eyes. I will stand. I will applaud. The people around me will not understand me. How could they? They don't know my pain. They don't know how lucky they are. They have been living their life completely oblivious to the damaging effects of those 2 words. They still call him War Machine. They still use the word recast like a normal person would. I feel alone. It seems nobody but me has felt the pain inflicted by him. I have not found a single video on this platform that has talked about the cruelness of this line. But recently, I've realized something. Even if Cheez Whiz dies, the pain will never go away. You know in Metal Gear Solid 5 when Big Boss and Miller finally get revenge on Skullface but the pain doesn't go away? That's what's happening to me. Cheez Whiz is my phantom pain. It's the ghost of Don Cheadle forever putting his cold, dead, unfunny hands on my shoulder every time I sit down to watch one of his movies. This is my curse, but unlike Spider-Man, it comes with no gift. I've tried to explain this phenomenon to people, but no one gets it. They think I'm just obsessing over a small joke in an otherwise good movie. And they would be right, but movies are subjective. Everyone feels something different when experiencing a movie. That's what makes them great. I feel like this is what the first people who experienced allergic reactions must have felt like. When allergies didn't exist, there must have been people who didn't understand how someone else can feel pain from something they enjoy. Unfortunately, it seems I've had an allergic reaction to that scene. Cheez Whiz will always be with me. It surrounds me. It binds me. I've accepted that now. For some reason, I have been chosen to bear the pain of watching a movie I love. I have learned to live with this pain. Even though I still feel dread whenever his face pops up on my screen, I have learned to move on and enjoy the rest of the movie. Cheez Whiz might be with me, but I will not let it destroy me. Hey, if you're still here, thanks for watching me rant about a half-second clip for this long. I know this isn't what I usually do, but I will make a more serious video next week. So join me next time where I'll discuss why Ian from Alvin and the Chipmunks is one of the greatest villains of all time. See ya.